distinguished shareholders, members of the Board of Directors, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to welcome you to the 4th Annual General Meeting of our company. In line with the dictates of my office, I will give an overview of the macroeconomic environment, outline our performance for the past year, and conclude with our outlook for the year 2020. In the history of our company, 2019 represents a significant period which highlights how far we have come. 10 years of building a resilient brand amidst challenging economic and operational environment. Compared to 2018, the world economy witnessed a slowdown in 2019, growing by an average of 3.3% during the year, down from 3.7% in 2018. Uncertainties lingered amongst leading economies. Britain struggled with political upheaval and commercial incertitude as Brexit inched closer. The United States' protectionist foreign policy and indifference towards multilateralism threatened several trade agreements and led to the short-lived trade war with China. The saber rattling from the US in the Persian Gulf slightly steadied crude oil prices. However, prices still fell below 2018 average. On the domestic front, Nigerian economy grew by 2.28% as at the third quarter of 2019. While this marked an improvement compared to same prior year, 1.81%, this result remains significantly below widespread expectations. Geopolitical uncertainty accompanying the 2019 general elections led to some capital flights, which resulted in a downward spiral on the stock exchange. However, CBN's decision to drive down the market's benchmark pricing instruments, the treasury bills, has driven investors to the equity markets with signs of recovery towards the end of the year. CBN also introduced a loan-to-deposit ratio, LDR, for commercial banks, primarily to improve real sector and SME lending. Consistent with the mixed outcomes on several indices, inflation rate, which had been on the decline for 8 consecutive months, from 11.44% in December 2018 to 11.02% in August 2019, began to rise in the last 5 months to 11.98% in December 2019, spurred by the federal government decision to close our borders. Distinguished shareholders, for the second consecutive year, we have delivered strong operating results. Crossing the billion mark, the group's profit before tax grew year on year by 115% to close at 1.48 billion, which represents 0.69 billion in 2008, which was 0.69 billion in 2018. On the backdrop of our diversified investment portfolio and growth of several operating entities, top-line revenue closed at 5.11 billion, a year-on-year growth of 136%. This was 2.16 billion in 2018. In line with our earning trend, total assets grew year-on-year by 143%, close to at 44.24 billion naira. The growth witnessed in operating expenses speaks to our continued expansion, headlined by investment in technology and strategy addition to our workforce. We have a supportive shareholder base and, in my view, an exceptional management team. As we continue to strengthen leadership competencies, there will be additions to the board. In May, we welcome Chuks Ozigbo as a non-executive director. Chuks brings on board a rich footprint that spans across several years in the Nigerian financial sector. In the year under review, the group embarked on several activities that are important to the journey ahead. We raised circa 27.47 billion naira towards obtaining a regional banking license. Also, we expanded our business trail with significant investment in Etihad Leasing Limited and Abbey Mortgage Bank Plc, the latter which has just been approved by the regulatory authorities. Through these investments, we have enhanced our value chain and gained access to new markets. We are committed to good corporate governance and ethical business practices, promoting the long-term interest of shareholders. As part of our commitment to our society, the following activities took place. Donation of a first-class comprehensive data monitoring machine to the Lagos Island General Hospital, Lagos State. Donation of 1 million naira to Almighty God Compassion Care Home in Lagos. The home takes care of less privileged children on the streets, providing them with shelter, food, education, and skills acquisition. Provision of academic, musical, and sport material, electronic equipment, and infrastructure for several schools. Training capacity, development, and funding of entrepreneurs through the Entrepreneurship Boot Camp. A comprehensive view of these activities is contained in our ESG reports. The 2020 financial year has started with much lower interest rates than expected and regulatory headwinds with potential for significant impact, particularly in the banking sector. However, the roadmap remains clear. Three things stood out during the last board strategy session, and these will guide our path to the future. Profitability, investment, industry-agnostic investment, and innovation. As we consolidate our position with financial services, we will seek investment opportunities in varying industries that delivers optimal returns to our shareholders. For innovation, we will focus on creating systems, solutions, and processes that allows us to scale exponentially while retaining a lean and efficient operating structure. Indeed, we have already begun this with our newly developed virtual banking application. Distinguished shareholders, we are not complacent about the task ahead, but are confident that we can deliver another impressive performance in the year 2020. We are delighted with our growth over the last 10 years, and we believe the group is well positioned to take advantage of opportunities in the year 2020 and beyond. We realize that our achievements over the years is highly attributable to our shareholders, employees, and business partners. And on behalf of the board of directors, we are grateful for your support. Thank you very much.